This is a video presentation for Quality Assurance Procedure Number 4, Design Quality Assurance Audits. This procedure provides instructions to the quality assurance personnel for conducting audits of design services and products. This procedure covers the quality assurance activities of planning, scheduling, conducting, and reporting the audit results of the Design Quality Management Plan implementation. The QA manager will recommend functions to be audited and solicit input from the project managers. The QA manager will then issue an audit schedule. Finally, the QA manager will obtain concurrence with the consultant. The audit schedule. The audit schedule will be prepared with several factors considered. The initial audit should be scheduled as soon as practical after the contract is awarded. The critical nature of and risk of work being performed should be considered when scheduling the audit. The problem potential based on interviews with the design manager and discipline leader should be considered when scheduling the audit. An additional factor to consider is the time interval since the preceding audit and a minimum of once during the term of the contract. Pre-audit preparation. The QA manager will prepare for the audit as early as practical and coordinate the audit schedule with the design manager and consultant. A letter will be prepared by the QA manager stating the conditions of the audit for the design manager's signature confirming the audit dates. The QA manager will review the contract requirements and design quality management plan in preparing for the audit. The areas of the audit will determine, with input from the project manager, the project's high-risk areas and method used to perform the audit. The audits will generally be a product audit, and a system audit may be performed early in the contract term. A specific checklist will be prepared outlining the quality control requirements contained in the contract and design quality management plan. Audit performance. The audit will be conducted in 6 steps: introductory meeting, investigation, quality assurance findings, documentation, exit meeting, audit report, and closeout verification. The audit will be conducted in accordance with the design quality management plan. The introductory meeting will include the QA manager, project manager, or the design manager to discuss the scope of the audit, request a briefing of the organization, and identify the channels of communications for the audit, identify the records and equipment to be audited, and establish a time and place for the exit review meeting. The investigation phase will be performed in accordance with the prepared checklist, noting if the items audited are satisfactory, needs improvement, unsatisfactory, or not applicable. The completed checklist will become part of the project quality records. Quality audit findings. The quality auditor shall document the deficiencies. Minor deficiencies that are corrected during the audit and do not require a follow-up will be noted as audit observations. Deficiencies that are not corrected during the audit and require follow-up will be documented as quality audit findings. Documented deficiencies that do not appear to be the consultant's responsibility shall be documented as a quality assurance finding and referred to the project manager. The audit exit meeting. An audit exit meeting with the QA manager, project manager, or design manager to review the results of the audit will be held at the completion of the investigation phase. The details will be discussed of each discrepancy and unsatisfactory condition identified. The results of the meeting will be documented, and a copy of the quality assurance findings and audit observations will be provided to the designer. The audit report. An audit report will be prepared and distributed within 2 weeks of completion of the audit. The audit report will identify the audited entity, dates of the audit, and persons contacted during the audit, provide a description of the scope of the audit, a summary of the findings and observations, the overall performance and unusual occurrences, and the audit findings report and audit observation records detailing any deficiencies. The audit report will be submitted to the principal in charge, project manager requesting remedial or corrective action as applicable. Audit findings that are the project responsibility shall be identified separately and addressed to the project manager. Copies of the cover letter and audit report will be distributed to the project manager or principal in charge. Closeout verification. The QA manager and/or auditor, in cooperation with the project manager, will perform the follow-up as necessary to verify that corrective actions have adequately been put in place. Closeout of audit findings shall be verified and provided to the project manager for transmittal to the consultant. Copies of the quality records will be included in the project files. This exhibit is an example of the Quality Assurance Finding Report. This report includes the description of the audit, the recommended action, the person responsible for that action, and the documentation of the verification of those actions. This exhibit is an example of the Audit Observation Report, detailing the description of the observation and the recommended action. This exhibit is an example of an audit report. This report includes the description of the audit, the scope and results of the audit, and also the detailed list of the audit's findings and corrective actions taken. This procedure provides instructions to the quality assurance personnel for conducting audits of design services and products. This procedure covers the quality assurance activities of planning, scheduling, conducting, and reporting the audit results of the Design Quality Management Plan implementation. This has been a video presentation for Quality Assurance Procedure Number 4, Design Quality Assurance Audits. For further information, please refer to the written procedure.